Personal safety is not a secondary concern in disaster journalism. It is the foundation that makes all reporting possible. No story, image, or exclusive is worth a life. This chapter focuses on the essential principles journalists must follow to protect themselves while working in disaster and high-risk environments. Covering emergencies requires more than journalistic skills. It demands specific knowledge, preparation, and attitudes that go beyond everyday newsroom routines. Safety in the field is built on two complementary pillars: active safety and passive safety. Active safety refers to all the actions taken to prevent danger before it occurs and to reduce risk during an event. Passive safety focuses on minimizing damage, responding effectively when risk materializes, and ensuring recovery after exposure. Before traveling to a disaster zone, journalists must conduct a thorough risk assessment. This includes identifying the type of disaster, its potential duration, and the dangers involved, such as aftershocks, floods, armed violence, or toxic exposure. Understanding the political and security context of the area is equally important. Journalists should research the presence of armed forces, social tensions, checkpoints, and the likelihood of unrest or looting. Health risks must also be evaluated, including local diseases, water quality, and access to medical care. Infrastructure conditions matter. Transport availability, telecommunications, electricity, hospitals, and evacuation centers all affect both safety and reporting capacity. Knowing who is operating on the ground, authorities, NGOs, international organizations, helps journalists coordinate and avoid isolation. Administrative preparation is a key part of safety. Journalists must carry valid press accreditation, access permits, visas, and required vaccinations. Copies of all important documents should be stored both physically and digitally. Prescription medication must be carried in sufficient quantity with internationally recognized prescriptions. Insurance is not optional in disaster journalism. International medical insurance that covers evacuation, accidents, and infectious diseases can be life-saving. Personal data protection is another critical aspect. Journalists should avoid carrying personal devices or digital materials containing sensitive information, family photos, or private data. Whenever possible, journalists should work with clean devices used exclusively for professional purposes. Active safety also depends on proper equipment. A well-prepared safety backpack allows journalists to operate autonomously for at least 72 hours. It should be compact, durable, and adapted to the specific disaster context. Essential items include identification documents, emergency contacts, professional communication devices, backup batteries, GPS tools, and radios for areas without mobile coverage. First aid supplies are critical. Gloves, bandages, antiseptics, masks, basic medication, water purification tablets, and sufficient drinking water. Protective gear must match the risk. Helmets, reflective vests, ballistic vests when necessary, protective clothing, gloves, goggles, and sturdy footwear significantly reduce injury. Health precautions cannot be ignored. Journalists should never deploy if they suffer from medical conditions that could worsen in high-risk environments. Pre-deployment medical checkups, updated vaccinations, and knowledge of blood type are recommended. In certain regions, preventive measures against diseases such as malaria are essential. Basic first aid knowledge is a minimum requirement. Journalists may face situations involving bleeding, fractures, burns, shock, or loss of consciousness. Passive safety focuses on behavior and planning. Choosing secure accommodation, maintaining a low profile, knowing evacuation routes, and planning safe transport are crucial. Journalists should avoid unnecessary night travel, share itineraries with their teams, and remain alert at checkpoints. At checkpoints, calm, neutrality, and cooperation are essential. Journalists should present only requested documentation, avoid filming without permission, and protect sensitive material through encryption and backups. Confidential source information must never be shared. Finally, evacuation planning is a professional responsibility. Journalists must identify safe zones, alternative routes, and meeting points before emergencies escalate. Personal safety in disaster journalism is not instinctive. It is learned, practiced and constantly reinforced. By investing in preparation, equipment, health, and awareness, journalists protect not only themselves, but also the integrity of their work and the people they serve.